Hey guys, my name is Amanda Baker. Happy New Year. This is the blanket that I started making for CJ. I know how to crochet. I'm an old lady at heart. I haven't even planned anything I'm gonna say. I just go off the top of my head like always. I was reading through one of me and CJ's old jail letters, and I remember this one time we went to the mall and we were out of gas, and the DVDs and Blu-rays that we stole, FYE wouldn't buy it from us, so we were completely broke. And I remember these girls, there was like 3 girls, and they were laughing and giggling and smiling and taking pictures at the mall. You know, they were so happy. And I looked over at CJ and I said, I wish we could be that happy. And he said we could be. And I remember writing him a letter about how, like, they were taking me off my detox meds in jail. And it had been years since I had been completely sober. Like, I forgot what it had even felt like. And I remember the first time I genuinely laughed again, the first time in years. And we were playing volleyball with a roll of toilet paper. And, like, it was one of the happiest moments of my life. And I went to babysit his daughter a couple days ago, and we were running around in the yard, and I was chasing after her, and the wind was blowing, and I just thought, like, I just imagined him, like, running right beside me, and she was giggling, and honestly, like, that moment was one of the happiest moments of my life. And I just imagined holding hands beside him and running after his daughter. So, I haven't drank. I'm not drinking. I'm not smoking. I was really emotional this morning because I remember what it's like to not feel anything. And I remember when I was getting high, like, I was so numb. Like, I couldn't be happy. I couldn't be sad. I couldn't feel anything. Like, I would hear something sad and I'd be like, oh my God. But, like, I wouldn't feel anything. Like, it was like I would want to cry for somebody and I couldn't. Like, I forgot what empathy was, right? Because whenever I'm sober, I'm extremely empathetic. Like, I don't feel sympathy for people. I feel their pain. It's like I mirror their emotions. But sometimes it's too much for me to bear. So, like, I don't know how to handle my emotions, because when I'm sober, it's like, it's too fucking much. It's so wild, and it's so much, and it's so much hurt, and it's so much sadness. And, like, I don't experience the happiness until afterwards. But me and my sister were talking the other day. We were just talking about how you have to feel pain. You have to feel sadness in order to know what true joy is and true happiness. You know? So, I don't know. I cry every day. Every day is different for me. But on the good side, I spoke with the church today, and they said they were going to pay my rent, and they were going to get a hold of my landlord. I talked to him about it. So they're going to pay my electric, talk about my credit cards, help me get food, all kinds of stuff. And so yeah, listen to God and you will be blessed. And sometimes I'm really disgusted with myself because I don't follow his direction. Like yesterday, God was like, yo, Amanda. I mean, he didn't say yo, but he's like, Amanda, get up. I was like, why? But I'm tired. It's like, go downstairs. I'm like, no, I'm tired. It's the middle of the night. Well, finally, the next day, whenever I got up, the next morning, you know what I mean? I got up and I went out to my car because I still have a broken window, right? And I hang a beach towel over it so that my seat doesn't get soaking wet. And he was like, that's why I told you to go out last night. So I could hang the beach towel over my car because it was raining. And if I would have listened to him, maybe I wouldn't have gotten in my car and got a wet ass. See what I'm saying? It's like every time I don't follow his directions, you get the repercussions. Like even in the shower sometimes he tells me to put it on freezing cold water for 3 seconds, for 7 seconds. And I'm like, but why? He says, I just want to see if you can follow directions. I'm like, fuck. And I do it because some of the directions that I don't want to follow, I don't follow. I don't want to get up. I'm tired. He tells me to get up and I don't. He tells me, Amanda, don't smoke that cigarette. And I do it anyhow. That's what happens when you're disobedient and you don't follow directions. And you disrespect God's grace. I disgust myself sometimes. I sit there and I want a cigarette so bad. I want something so bad. And I sit there and punch myself because I know I'm going to fucking do it later. I fucking hate myself for it. So I've been trying to surround myself with positive affirmations. So instead of looking in the mirror and going, I fucking hate myself sometimes. Because I keep doing the shit that I don't want to do. All right, you are powerful. You are brilliant. You are successful. You are gorgeous. You are talented. You are funny. You are unique. You are lovable. You are worthy. So I've just been trying to surround myself with positive affirmations and surround myself with natural things from the earth. My little amethyst bracelet, fucking seashells, all kinds of stuff, rose quartz. I don't know what you guys believe in, but I believe that nature really helps. So I go out, sometimes I just touch the moss in the cracks of the sidewalk and pick up rocks, feel the rain on my face. I remember one time in jail, like we were out in the concrete yard and it was pouring rain one day. And we all just stood out there and went under the rain. It had been so long since I had felt a raindrop from the outside. It's crazy the things that you miss whenever you're inside a concrete prison. You miss feeling a raindrop on your face. Then I was walking to the store the other day and I had a raindrop on my face, almost like complaining about it. And then I realized that one time when I was in prison, how all I wanted was to feel the rain and sunshine on my face and feel the breeze through my hair. It's the small things in life that make it worth living. So even though I'm disobedient and I'm not a perfect person, I know God still loves me. And I know I'm a work in progress, so. And don't think that I don't go through pain. I fucking cry every day. And I read our letters and I go through our pictures and I go through my trials and tribulations and I'm not fucking perfect. But I can tell you this for a fact, I try. And I try to set a good example. So, that's all I got to share today. Thanks for listening. God bless.